and welcome to the Mac Back Podcast.
We're back.
My name's Jamie Kenner, and to my left this week in order of the biggest Super Bowl fan on the panel. It's my little brother Joe. How are you, boy?
Jake, my favourite day of the year. My Christmas, it's Super Bowl Monday.
And to my right, coming in at 6'1", as he does each and every week, it's the baby brother of the pack who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
I'm not a big fan of American football, but I am a big fan of Rihanna, and she performed today, and it was litty.
She did indeed.
Riri's back.
Chatting about that off the top. We also tonight are chatting about a few Americans that have been in Perth during the week.
We've been starstruck.
It's 2023. We're debuting a brand new game.
Hell yeah.
That's coming in the secondary. Plus, we're mixing it up a bit. Joe's doing a rave review.
Hell yeah.
Riley's bringing a hero, and we've got a Valentine's Day poll in lieu of Valentine's Day. Whoa. It's a massive ep, so let's get into it. Boys. How are we all? Well,
Fan-frickin-tastic.
have you noticed just quickly, Joe, every episode that I ask,
Fan-frickin-tastic.
fan-freaking-tastic.
That's how I feel every day.
I've never heard him say the word fantastic, let alone fan-friggin' any other time than when he's sitting right here.
This is my happy place. Where I come to relax and feel good.
And it's always
It's
fan-friggin-tastic.
always fantastic. It's great to be here. Great to be in the ears of you lovely people.
We love to hear it. Super Bowl, did you watch?
No, I didn't.
Nah.
Didn't know it was on
Did
until
not
I
know it was
saw
on.
news about Rihanna.
Yeah, right. So you,
But the
you
Eagles
two,
lost.
you two are part of the mass media that like the Super Bowl for the halftime show.
Yeah, baby.
I paused the game. I don't watch the halftime. Halftime's not for me.
Really?
Yeah, when I watch
the best.
even when they include like halftime in the replay when you're watching it back on KO. What other sport?
It's the main event.
No, it's
It
not.
definitely is. It gets watched more than the football.
Yeah, because
like-
I think because
I
internationally
guess.
people don't care about
What's his name?
football. Weekend.
Starboy. Yeah, Weekend.
Weekend.
Yeah, like
Weekend.
his performance on YouTube.
I heard
Was he there today?
No, he was
Oh.
there last year. Or the year
apparently
Don't know. Wasn't watching.
apparently the trumpeter hated Rihanna's performance.
Oh, Donald Trump.
Yeah,
And we-
Donald hated
We're
it.
still
yeah.
letting him have an opinion. That's good to know. Exciting stuff. Kansas City Chiefs
Your boys.
Oh, you're wearing the shirt.
got the win. Got the win.
On the bandwagon.
Day one. This is it. This
Hell
is the
yeah.
day of the one. This is number one
This
day.
is the day.
Go them Chiefs.
Was it a good game?
Patty Mahomes, great game, great fixture. They won by a field goal kick
Yeah, no.
in the last 10 seconds. It was like orchestrated that way.
Did Tom Brady win last?
Time management. Tom Brady's retired.
Bengals won last
Again.
year, Joe.
Yes, he retired again. We haven't spoken about that. But yeah, no, it was a good day.
Big day for sports.
I do enjoy watching the NFL. There's an
It
Australian
is cool. Yeah.
Australian kicker.
Yeah.
He had a fucking bit of a mare.
Bit of a drop punt.
He had a great year, and then he kicked a ball 38 yards.
Yeah.
And
How
it
far
got
is that?
not far, like let's say 40 meters. Right, I used to play
Oh.
for St Kilda. Got dropped by them.
Oh.
You should watch the clip. So when they come back from like
Was this today?
yeah,
The big match.
and the commentator's just like, and we got Sipos
yeah.
kicking for the Eagles. He used to play for the St Kilda Saints in the AFL before he got dropped.
And you said that, yeah.
And then Sipos just kicks this ball, and it is
Yeah,
arguably
you
the
can
worst
see
kick
why.
he's had
Oh
of
my
his
God.
career.
It'd be hard.
Ball travelled 40 yards, right?
Oh, that's
Got
not- that's
returned
not
for
far.
68, and they're within like they're in the
That
fight.
mad ground
They're
on
like
his kick.
five.
Did they run
They're
it?
five. Yeah, he literally
Yeah, yeah.
the return was within 5 yards. Mahomes scores a touchdown. They take the lead, and basically they just
So he would
they
be-
never
they
looked like
lost.
losing from there.
He would have
Oh
been better
my
off just
God.
leaving it.
He could have done.
Yeah, literally.
Also good.
Oh my
I hate
God.
to see it. The big game. He
It's
probably
hard
had a
to-
great
It come off the
season.
side of his foot. I think everyone was a bit stunned. It went 38 yards. Got
To be
returned for.
fair, I couldn't kick it
60.
that far even if I got it clean.
It's
hard to kick.
You're not out there.
Yeah.
It's harder to kick at American football than an AFL as well. Because the American
It
football's
is,
got
but
a
you can
point.
kick it way further. You can kick it American footy a long way.
Yeah,
Can you? All right. Why don't you get out there, mate?
Dead set. LeBron James
LeBron James.
also did a little bit of sport history this week when he passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the scoring.
Yes.
The NBA scoring.
Kareem, friend of the show.
Is he?
Big listener. Yeah, he's
Oh.
in the DMs.
Oh, cool. I knew Kareem. Kareem the Dream was sitting courtside and he watched
Oh, that's
LeBron.
cute.
He watched LeBron. And there was a big ceremony. So LeBron hits this little fadeaway
Did
So-
the game stop?
to surpass. Game stopped for like 20 minutes. There was a...
Fuck, if you're on
not
the
even
other
stop.
team, you'd be that annoyed.
No, and there's
They
the
called
thing is,
timeout,
there was
didn't
there was about 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Oh.
The whole game stopped. There's a full-blown presentation. Have you not seen it? There's a full-blown presentation at half court. Kareem gets up. Adam Silver, the general manager, like the CEO of the NBA, walks out with a microphone and starts conducting this presentation.
The
Kareem,
umpire's like, or the ref, whatever the fuck you call him in this one. They're like, "Whew, come on, back on the court, guys."
it was a big moment. LeBron made a speech. There was like video messages from Drake and everything
they
on the
winning?
board.
You know,
Nah, they were down.
they
were
lost the
down.
game, cunt.
They lost.
Look, wait, I find really funny. LeBron broke the record halfway through the third quarter. He went on to score another 2 points.
Yeah.
In the game.
And they lost.
So
Yeah,
he was
'cause now
on
he's
track
done.
to have like 50,
I
60.
I thought he was going to have a 50-point game. I thought he was going to do a cove and just absolutely take over.
He scored 2 more points and then
Yeah,
lost.
now he's done for life.
And then, it wasn't pretty. But yeah, there was a full ceremony. And then after the ceremony, like the Thunder just inbounded the ball from half court for the final possession of the quarter.
just,
It was
like,
the
throw
most,
up,
it was the most, it was jarring.
They
to
had
see.
so long to draw up that play as well.
Yeah,
It was
legit.
bizarre.
They started a whole new offense.
But yeah.
That's like, because we
Star
had that
studded.
with-
There was a lot of people in the, sorry, I've just completely just
Yeah,
run
no, it's fine. It happens a lot. Fan freaking tastic.
It was a star-studded lineup. There was a lot of people in the crowd. LeBron James' kids were in the building. Not wearing LeBron shoes. I noticed they were wearing Air Jordan
Good
shoes,
yeah.
which was
the goat, the true goat.
which is just such a.
Yeah.
Imagine sitting courtside. Your dad's just about
He's in
to.
a Kareem. Your kid's in a Kareem jumper.
Yeah.
Don't score, Dad.
Yeah, not him, Dad.
Yeah.
Ain't him.
I think but he's got to be the best, doesn't he? LeBron's now the greatest of all time. Can we officially say that
I'd like to see a 1v1.
against MJ,
Mm-hmm.
current day MJ?
I don't know, but can't say. It's not up to for me to decide, is it?
People often discuss like the NBA Finals record as being LeBron's biggest issue.
Yeah, but it's a harder competition.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I got a sport thing right. Let's go.
They're all athletes now. Back in the day, they weren't athletes. They were just old men.
Yeah, they're all accountants and stuff.
They were thugs. I don't think they were Anyway, we're not going to get into that.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Kareem didn't look that happy, and neither did Anthony Davis.
No, Anthony Davis was like sulking on the bench.
He was-
Russell Westbrook was not happy and then got dealt the next day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got traded to
The whole Joe, did you see this?
Utah.
Hey, Joe.
Hey!
Right, here we go.
Ross is my boy.
On the Lakers bench, Joe, everyone was standing up when LeBron broke.
He
the
still
record.
play for them?
Everyone ran on the court and dapped up LeBron. Go LeBron. Anthony Davis was taking a seat.
He sat on the bench.
Oh,
Didn't
wow.
even stand up for the great.
And he was
man.
he said like, oh yeah, like it's
Okay.
tough to celebrate these sorts of moments. We needed to win against Oklahoma and we're losing. But like that bloke's played about 12 games for the season. Anthony Davis gets injured like it's a hobby.
Don't know, but some people aren't happy for their boys when they succeed.
Did you hear what Reggie Miller, or was it Grant? No, it was Reggie Miller said during the week.
What do you say?
Anthony Davis like fell over.
Yep. This better be good.
And Reggie over the comment, like he's commentating the game.
Mm.
Anthony Davis fell over and just had like this grimace on his face.
Yeah.
And Reggie goes, "Ooh." Every time Anthony Davis grimaces, he misses 3 weeks.
Ooh.
And literally, the two commentators sitting next to him responded like you did. Like,
Ooh.
you are where we're on. Yeah, you know the mics are on.
Mic is on, dude.
Wasn't flash.
It's funny in like, so like, for example, this guy plays with LeBron, like the best guy in the world. It'd be funny if like
This guy. Yeah. Name him for 3 out of 3.
Anthony Davis, the grimacer. It'd be funny at like,
Grimace.
and no, it's like widely being like, yeah, he's like the goat or whatever, or like at least one of. Like, can you imagine if at your work, you were working with someone and they were like the best at that in the world? You gotta feel for him. If I work with the best like data guy, I would just feel like, well, obviously I'm not doing that much over here. He's carrying the team.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
would be
point.
annoyed as well. Although I'm happy to cruise. Happy to cruise on by.
He's
Joe-
making 6 figures. He's cruising.
Yeah.
He's
Joe-
making-
Imagine if work had a bench. That would be sick.
I'd be chilling on the 6th man.
I would not
slot,
be
bro.
sad if I get put on the bench. I could hang out.
That is the thing.
That's
A
a
lot
good
of these
point.
NBA players get upset because they're not playing minutes.
Bro,
If you're riding the bench, you're getting paid a few $1 million just to work out. You don't even have to
I feel like
be on the main
just gotta
stage.
rock up and train with the goat.
I feel like there are the people who like they could be starting 5. They get really salty about it.
Yeah.
But the people who are like, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
They're the ones who are like waving their shirts.
Yeah.
like- and they're fun to be around.
And they
best
just get to
job,
watch
yeah.
LeBron. They got the best seats in the building. The tickets were selling for like hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars to
They're
be.
getting paid that.
the
They're
bench
sitting
seat.
courtside. They get to touch LeBron when he's done it. They're in all the photos.
There you go.
They never played a minute in their life.
But cooler sport, boys. The Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Goodness.
Oh, yes.
You a fan, Joe?
I am training up. I'm going to join.
Joe reckons he can beat Alexander the Great
Yeah.
himself.
Georgina the Great.
Yeah, we had a
Nah,
bunch
probably
of...
not.
Bro, the UFC, first time was in Perth ever, and like the first time in a decade that the UFC was held here at Perth Arena.
There you go. Very exciting times.
Had all the goats here. Dana White. You guys know who Dana White is?
Yeah. Betty's son.
Yeah, Dana. And like
Betty's trainer.
fucking Logan Paul, KSI were both in Perth as well,
That's huge.
promoting. their
Logan's
new
got a
sports
brother,
drink.
doesn't he?
Jake.
Yeah.
Where's he? Jake the Snake.
He's a professional boxer. He's doing his
Oh.
own thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are they good at boxing and UFC?
They'd beat you.
They would be me.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, I'm going with 0 losses currently.
How many wins?
There were none.
Donuts.
But yeah, they're all in town.
Yeah, it was weird. Don't
You
reckon?
met one of them, didn't you?
I met one gentleman down at court because Logan and stuff.
Yeah,
were
but you
doing-
also met Bobby Knuckles.
Oh yeah, I met Bobby Knuckles. My man.
Is he a fighter?
Robbie Whittaker.
His
Yeah.
knuckles are fucked.
His
What's wrong with his
knuckles?
knuckles?
They're massive.
You know, like when you
Like,
break them?
Just his knuckles.
Double
They
the
like
size of
heal
my
weird.
hands.
Oh.
Yeah, so imagine if that was your job.
Yeah. He's not sitting on the court. He's getting yocked.
Yeah.
No.
Is he good or does
No,
he just
Robbo?
get hurt heaps?
Oh, Robbo would kill you.
You should see the other
If
guy.
Robbie wanted to kill
Shout out
you,
to Robbo. Always been a big fan.
he'd kill you. Yeah. No.
Keep
But
them,
yeah, at
keep
the
them
court, you
knuckles
met-
away.
you
What's the
met
thing?
another-
Oh yeah, I got to touch and
Oh.
be friends with the great Robbie Whittaker, but that was it. That's all we got.
How long did you chat?
I said, "G'day, Robbie. How you going, mate?" And he said, "Good, mate. How are you?" I said, "Good, mate. How are you?"
And then he punched you in the
he
face.
knocked me out.
What a man.
And did he
like,
put,
"Fuck!"
And he
And
put,
what did he respond? Did he respond to that? Or he just
He said again, "Yeah, good."
Still good.
He was
equally
probably
as
like-
good as I was about 6 seconds ago
like,
there.
oh, my concussion's playing up again.
In a loop.
And he put your friend in a chokehold.
Yeah. He put one of my good mates in a chokehold in a rear naked, and well, 'cause he
What?
asked him, it's got a rear
A rear naked chokehold.
Yeah.
Oh.
My friend
That's
asked him.
What sort
Good
of
one
event
to-
was this?
That's a good one to ask for on Valentine's Day.
My friend asked him. He said, "Can you put me in a choke?" And Robbie said, "Fuck, you bet, mate." And he put him in the choke, and I watched my friend like actually start to choke. He
Oh.
wasn't doing it for like. He actually like put some pressure on him to show him like, I could fuck you.
Although he probably
I'm pretty
like,
good at this,
couldn't
dude.
even. He was like, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That'd be nothing for him. Anyway,
Yeah.
So
Did
did you take the recording equipment and get a little... Could have got a clip.
I didn't know I was going.
Yeah.
Could have grabbed a
We
great
could have
clip of
found
you.
out how he was twice.
I actually
That's the content people need to see.
I actually had a
That would have
massive.
been hilarious.
How are you? My knuckles hurt. Obviously.
I actually had a massive plot to actually meet KSI and Logan when they came,
How'd it go?
because they were going to Woolworths
Midland.
Midvale.
Midvale.
Midvale to,
Oh,
to-
please tell me this is an Uber story.
to launch their
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was delivering them lunch.
they came to Woolies Midvale to launch
Uber
their,
for Logan. I've got KFC for Logan.
to launch their brand
You
new
got a KFC for KSI.
to launch their brand new sports drink, Prime, right?
Yeah.
And all the boys really want to try Prime, and all the boys wanted to go meet them because we've been watching them for years.
Okay.
And but then like there was going to be thousands and thousands of people at this Woolies, and before the cops shut it down,
Man, you'd
I
be
was
calling
like-
in sick if you worked.
I was like, I got to find out a way to be able to get up there, right? And one of my good friends, I won't say his name, but he works at Woolworths.
At that establishment.
Not that one, but he has the uniform. He has 6 different shirts.
Oh,
So
that would have been
We
so
all
good.
planned and plotted to go, and I was going to bring a camera, and we were going to make our way out there and just like walk past a bit. Oh, g'day, boys, you need help carrying some slabs in or whatever. And then just say,
That would have been
"Yeah, boys."
massive.
Oh,
Yeah.
But then the coppers cancelled it. They were onto us.
They cancelled the whole event.
But I did get to meet one very famous person this weekend.
Who's
Down
that?
at the Court Hotel.
Famous or infamous?
Infamous. Andrew Cobra Tate.
Right. Did you
At the
hear?
court.
We had Post Malone in town as well.
Oh yeah, and he didn't.
Post Malone got kicked out.
He got kicked out of a club. Been there, done that.
He was in the. He went to the high rise. He went into a rooftop bar, and the bloke just said, "Nah, mate, you got face tattoos. We're not letting you in."
Fair enough. That is
With, I don't think he mustn't have had any idea as to who he was.
probably not. He doesn't look like. He just looks like a guy you'd see in Northridge and like across the road.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. And he
But
looks
you
much
got-
skinnier now. I think he's pretty unrecognizable versus what he was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, unless you know him, you don't know him. That's right.
He said he's never been kicked out of a place like that for having face tattoos.
Well,
Welcome to Perth, brother.
we've got a bikey problem.
I thought he was gonna.
Town.
I thought he was gonna get kicked out for wearing red shoes. I thought that was gonna be the thing.
But yeah, met Cobra Tate on the weekend, boys.
Okay, that's equally as exciting.
Or as I thought, it actually wasn't Cobra because Cobra is still locked up.
In Romania.
In
He's in a
Romania.
Romanian prison.
Yes, for trafficking.
Romanian prison is a cool name for a nightclub, I reckon.
What is it? Romanian prison.
Romanian prison.
Say less. And then, but yeah, it actually wasn't Cobra. But everyone thought it was because I pulled up next day to Nan's 85th birthday and I was showing Joe photos. I was like, look, this guy looks so much like Andrew Tate.
No, he goes, guess who I saw at the court last night? And I said, without hesitation, Andrew Tate. And I nailed it and won.
Because
one of my friends also put up a video with this guy who looks a lot like him.
But yeah, we're walking out of the club and Cobra was walking in front of us. We didn't realize it was him because he took his sunnies off. But then as I made eye contact with him, I said, Cobra, it's you.
So he's basically just a bald guy with a beard.
And he was so drunk.
But he was wearing sunnies in the club.
Yeah. He could not.
Dead ringer.
He could not walk straight at all. And he was like going side to side. And me and the boys were amping him up, like, screaming at him.
Nice.
And then having a good time.
Was he with friends?
No.
No, he was going back to a hotel, the cheeky bugger.
But he told you this. He
Yeah,
disclosed this information.
Yeah,
to you.
yeah. Cobra. The cheeky mega. Anyway, we saw him at the set of lights and he almost kept walking in front of a car and I stopped him.
Right.
Yeah.
I saved his life.
It's Riley showed me this video. What it seems to be, from an untrained eye, a group of hoodlums harassing a man because of his appearance, because he vaguely looks like a famous person.
Yeah.
Although what it turns into is a borderline
Everyday hero.
everyday hero.
Oh my God.
Is he's walking, obviously trying to get away from the 18-year-olds who are yelling at him and asking him, quite frankly, inappropriate questions
About
his-
where he was going and who he was meeting up with.
Which he sounds like he answered.
And then I actually said, I was like, can we come up to the hotel? And he said, yeah. But I had a feeling we were going to be involved in the sex that was happening.
And
so
then
I didn't.
he's stumbling away,
Yeah.
and there's a light. He's stopped at the light. He
Yeah.
didn't get the memo. He was walking right properly on the lots of cars coming. Riley grabbed him and pulled him back. So
You're welcome, Cobra.
the harassment it's fine.
It
He
was
saved
wo-
his life.
Oh, it's fine harassment.
It was a good story in the end.
Good harassment. Not all harassment's bad harassment.
No,
Whoa.
sometimes it will save your life.
Alrighty, boys, we tease this one off the top. It's time for a brand new game. It's a game we've sort of flirted with the idea of playing for a little bit of time.
Yes, it has. So we just didn't have the right song for it.
That's not the reason
That's
we didn't
right.
run with it. But it's a brand new song. It's a brand new game. The game is called Joey,
Good film hunting.
or what is it? Parentheses.
Let's have parentheses. Do you know the movie?
Do
Oh,
you
shit.
know the movie? Basically, we're going to call a movie cinema complex. I've got a screenshot of an IMDb that the boys have provided me, and I have to get the person on the other end of the line to guess the name of the movie without telling them the name of the movie or without telling them a name of the person who's in it. It's movie charades.
He picks up the phone. He's asking all the questions. He's not nervous. This was his old profession. He's talking fast because the clock is ticking. I hope that they know the movie that we're thinking. If you know the movie, I've explained it smooth. Come on, buddy, don't you know? I'm sorry if you're struggling. Can't tell you who it's starring. Remember, he was in that show.
Rightio, boy.
It's showtime.
When do we get to tell you what movie it is?
I'm a little bit nervous. So Joe has picked the movie this time around.
It was a joint effort. Yeah, we
Between
both
you
picked
two.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
The Brother Mingo.
Joe sent me the text of the IMDb profile. So basically, what we're talking about is if you just go on your IMDb app on your phone
Yep.
and you scroll down a tiny little bit, and I've just seen the movie. Interesting. Oh, goodness.
All you see is title, bio, what's its rated.
Tile, bio, and then
Four
and four characters are who are in it. This is a tough one to start with,
It's a very
boys.
special showing. It's only on at 9 p.m. tomorrow on Valentine's Day.
It's a Valentine's movie.
It's a Valentine's classic.
It's Winnie the Pooh, Blood and
Blood
Honey.
and Honey. That's right. Winnie the Pooh is in the public domain, and they've made a horror movie based on his likeness.
Really quickly as well, because he.
I'm so curious. So is it an animated film?
No. I think he's CGI. It's kind of like it's like a bad horror movie. That's like the vibe of
It's
it.
like Ted gone wrong.
Okay.
Christopher Robin gone wrong.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
Winnie the Pooh is a part of, what is it? Is it Walt Disney? Pixar?
And it's only on once. Do you know how hard this is going to be? It's
Yeah,
going to
but-
be some casual punter who's got no...
Everyone,
oh, no.
everyone will be excited.
Is
for
it
Okay.
Blood and Honey.
Is it Walt Disney?
I have no idea. All right.
This is a proper setup. I love
Ready
it.
to dial in?
So the game is we're basically trying to do it in the shortest amount of time possible. It's a game of charades. I can't say the name of the film. I can't say the name of anyone that's involved.
I'll let you know, Jake. It officially drops this Thursday, but tomorrow is an advance.
Oh,
That's
Great,
fantastic.
yeah.
That's fantastic to
All
know.
right.
There you go.
And the clock starts when the person answers the phone. So the moment they say hello
Is when I start.
is when
the
Riley
timer.
starts the timer. Oh,
Let's give him a
goodness
call.
me. This is going to be tough. What's a good time here? What do you reckon is a good time?
Oh, look, I reckon you'd be good to get it in like under like a minute. Would be pretty quick.
I'd take under a minute. That's like, 3 guesses just to get under a minute?
I remember like the longest phone call I'd been on when I worked at the cinema would have been 90 seconds. It's
Yeah, that's
usually
the
a
thing.
quick in and out.
We all worked at the cinema.
And you try and stay frosty on getting them off the phone.
Yeah.
So hopefully
here we
do the
go.
same here. They'll help you out.
The ringathon continues. Be good game pickup, please.
Wait, it's Karen, not Bianca speaking.
How you going, Bianca? I'm just hoping to find the time for a movie I want to come and see tomorrow. The name escapes me though. My girlfriend wanted to come see it. It used to be like an animated kids film.
The one on tomorrow.
Yeah, it's meant to be on tomorrow. We're going to come see it tomorrow night. I'm not sure what time though. I was just hoping to find out what time.
Okay, is it like Lyle or is it Puss in Boots?
No, it's neither of them. But she's like 25ish. She used to watch it as a kid growing up.
Have a look.
She used
Tomorrow?
to like, yeah, was there like books? I think there was books of it. She used to like read the books.
Let's see. So
She-
that's a drama.
She reckons it's
We're
like,
having a quick look.
okay, she reckons it's like a horror themed version.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, that's
Winnie
the
Pooh,
one.
Blood and Honey.
You're a
That's
star.
lovely. The
How-
R18 horror movie.
Yes, is R18?
Yeah, that one's R18
Oh,
plus.
okay, fantastic. So there'll be no kids running around.
Yeah, so
That-
that one starts at 9 p.m.
Okay,
tomorrow.
fantastic. Thank you so much for your help, Bianca.
Oh, good.
You're a star. What a legend!
Yes.
Oh, fantastic gusto levels as well.
She bought them.
Horror? Winnie the Pooh.
She knew we were playing.
She's so excited. to go.
She's like, I'll see you there tomorrow.
What
I'll
a
start
superstar.
cooking the
What's the
popcorn
time?
now.
What's the time?
It came in at a record 49 seconds.
49.
Yeah,
Record
that's good.
time. Mate, I could have spent 5 minutes talking. It would have been record
She
time.
was quick. She was like, you're like, kids movie, Lala, Puss in Boots, hitting them quick.
Bang, bang.
She was good. I appreciate that.
She deserves a management
It's like
role.
she knew that the game had started.
Yeah, she was ready to go.
Yeah.
She had the fingers on the till. She was, am I looking by time? Am I looking by movie? What is going
What
on?
a natural competitor. I think she only had 2 guesses before that and then went bang.
Yeah.
Dropped a bit of, what is it, Lyle? Who the fuck's Lyle?
Lala crocodile. That's like it's a singing crocodile played by Shawn Mendes.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently it's average. It's
there you
not
go.
terrible.
Well, I don't know
then
anyone who's in this film.
She
There's
also
some
dropped
weird names.
Puss in Boots, which is
She did. She was very helpful. She came with alternatives. That's the way you want to play charades. You don't want to be fucking mucking around in the
Yeah,
bushes.
yeah.
You got to come with answers.
Yeah.
And she was like, those two. Okay, you say kids movie, bam, hit the 2 most popular ones.
Yeah.
Get in there first.
It
and then
helped.
horror.
Yeah, bang.
Oh.
She knew. The moment I said it was a bit of a scary one,
Yeah, you got
she was on the ball. J-Mac and Bianca lead the charge. 49 seconds to kick things off. Hope you're enjoying the show.
You better be.
Hope you're enjoying this very episode. What episode is it, Joe?
It's episode 126, title to be determined.
Title comes after.
Hot babes.
Oh, babes, if you are enjoying the show, all we ask is that you please send it to your friends.
We'll catch you later. Enjoy the next segment.
Alrighty, boys, mixing things up a little bit this week. Riley, you had a bit of a tame one.
Well, not really, but yeah. Never.
In comparison to the man sitting to my left. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the first time this man has ever done it. Please join me in welcoming a debut segment of Joey's Rave Review.
Reviews.
How are you, Joe?
Hell yeah.
How are you, Joe? You nervous about the old Rave Review?
No, I had an absolute blinder on the weekend.
Nice.
Joey.
Can't wait to hear it.
Segment's been
Yesterday.
hyped.
Why are you drawing swastikas on your pad?
No,
though?
it's not. They're trying. No, it's not. That's not. Look, it's not. It's a little triangle.
What
Sometimes
is
when I
that?
think I like to doodle little shapes, and
Okay.
it helps calm me. And it keeps me feeling fan-freaking-tastic for the episode.
Nice, that's good. All right,
All right.
kick into your rave review.
That's right, my rave review.
You
That's right.
weirdo.
I hit the town
Yeah, you did.
on a Sunday.
Oh.
It was Laneway Festival. That's right.
Was it a 2-day or no?
Nah, just a 1 day. Jake,
Why
come
have they
on.
placed that on a Sunday? That's normally a Saturday gig.
Sunday sesh, babe.
I think that Perth is usually the Sunday because it's kind of dead haps. Perth is a bit dead haps.
Wow.
In comparison to the other cities. I think they had
90% of our audience used to be Perth.
used to be. Now they're dead haps.
Now's your
Dead haps
episode.
means lame if you didn't catch that.
Settle down. You're from Perth.
Yeah, so obviously Sunday, hitting up the big Laneway Festival.
Okay.
Pretty big day, obviously. Got work the next day, so not too big.
Pussy.
Taking it pretty chill.
All right.
Hit up prees.
I'm already getting a sense of a vibe that is going to be a bit different to the way in which
Yeah,
you normally run this segment.
Yeah. By him saying he didn't get litty already.
That's right. All right, so
Making
let's
me
see.
nervous.
I was branching out a bit for this. It was a festival. I was excited to go, excited to hang out with my friends.
Yep.
And I wanted to take my camera, right? My film camera.
Okay.
Took one photo with it. Great. Good. Glad I brought it. But
Why just one?
I felt weird
He
taking
was
it out.
cool in the moment.
Oh.
There was one.
How big is it?
It's not that big, but then like, I don't know. They just weren't great photo opportunities, you know.
Okay.
You got to
It was still fun. It was fun though. Don't get me wrong. But yeah. Anyway, I borrowed Riley's Esche bag. The Esche bag,
And now it begins.
very handy.
Describe the Esche bag
It's
for us.
just a Nike bum bag.
Okay.
It's a Nike bum bag. I used to have a
I use it for
fillet.
Yeah, that's a sick one. Filler.
My white one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Where's it gone?
It's a bit too small to fit my camera, and I think Riley stole it. To be honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you still got it?
I've got it, yep.
Okay.
I bought that from ASOS. It was like hell cheap for like a cool brand, right? You'd say that.
Yeah.
A cool brand.
It's
Yeah.
probably not even real.
Probably not, no. Anyway, so I bought the Esche bag. Was pretty excited about it when I saw. So I put my camera in. Noticed.
How did you hang it? Was
Still
it
a lot of space.
around the waist?
Oh, I thought
Was it a side strap?
I went like like it was a sash almost.
Oh, nice.
That's a good. And I was the bag was on the back.
Mm.
Is that cool? It felt helpful.
Like a backpack.
No, I
Like the
usually wouldn't put
words.
that on.
Put it at the
The
front.
world's smallest
but I got-
backpack.
It's a long one, so I usually wrap that one around my waist. Like it's on my hip.
But how? You tighten the strap.
No, it hangs there. So like I'll just like pull the bag so it's like on there.
Oh, that
So
would have
it's
been
like-
that
'cause
would
if
have
you put it on
looked.
your back, it looks like a backpack, but it's too big.
Yeah,
that
would've
one's
looked-
quite large, so it'll take out your whole
It's
torso.
micro backpack.
That would have looked cool.
Didn't you mess around with it before you decided?
It felt comfy. It was safe on my
Oh, it's
back.
good on
I
the
felt
back.
like a turtle.
No, you
I was
look.
a little bit worried
You look
when I
good
was in
from
the
the back,
crowd.
though.
I was like,
Oh, nice.
what I did, right?
That's why you have it.
It
so
was
you can
still
strap
on
it
your
to
back at
chest.
that point. The whole day was on your back.
Yeah, I'm trusting. Although I did get a little scared sometimes, and I'd pop it around, make sure no one's robbed me blind.
What
That
was
was all
in there?
good.
Cash.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Okay.
Cash, yeah, $10. Pause for applause. Yeah, so basically, I put the camera in. Notice lots of space, 2 zips,
It's a very big bag.
big, spacious.
So
this is my itinerary.
I use it on my camera jobs for like, I put like all my lenses in.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. Thanks for the gift. So basically, this
You
was
could
in
fit
it.
so many drugs in there.
This was in it. I will get to that. This is what was in it. My first camera, film. Second camera, digital.
Oh,
You
A
put
third-
multiple cameras.
Yeah, took one photo. Third, second roll of film in case I run out of film that was
That's
already in.
You're kidding me.
and how
right?
many shots do you
Are
get?
you?
on
Do you have
roll
a
of film?
media pass?
Huh?
Are you a fucking photographer for the event?
No,
Actually,
it's
they
a-
might not have
it's
let
a
you in
digital, yeah.
with this many cameras. Yeah,
They're very.
they didn't let us into seasons with that many cameras.
And we were paid
These
to be
cameras-
there.
These cameras are not expensive. Actually, I don't know. They probably were in the 90s when they were made. Anyway, then I had my wallet, phone. You got to go with a lip balm. Obviously, it's a big day.
the dermal.
It was a fresh pack of lip balm.
Oh, that was fresh.
no,
It's empty
This
now.
one is almost done.
I was gonna say.
Almost done.
Yeah.
That's
You know
done.
It's been done for weeks.
You know what I?
What the fuck?
Almost
No, this
done.
is rash. This has got me
Cunt.
through it. You
It's
gotta
not
have
like
How many months?
they cost like
Currently,
$4,
I'm running with
bro.
3.
That's been lasting you 3 months.
No. I've got 3 on the go at the moment.
You got
I've
3 in
seen
the
him.
holster.
I've seen him drop one, watch it hit the floor, and then
Yeah.
keep walking.
Get another one out of my pocket.
Like
I got
the
him on
energy to bend over and pick it up, it's not worth
I got
it.
so
The
many.
dog can have that one. The dog's chapped now.
Yeah, where was I saying? Yeah, I got the lip balm in there, obviously.
Yeah.
And the thing is, this is another thing. So all right, now I'll get through the contents of my purse. So I got 2 cameras, roll of film, 1 photo,
Yeah.
phone, lip balm, wallet. These are the essentials, right?
Yeah, that's a stacked.
Then I went sunscreen,
Oh my god.
SPF 30. As you can notice,
SPF 30. That's
no
not much.
SPF the good one.
Yeah, 50.
50.
As you notice, not burnt at all.
Correct.
Get a tan.
You could have done that earlier. You could have done that before you left, though.
Get a tan.
I reapplied multiple times.
Why?
Fucking
But the
me.
thing is, I was wearing my
There's like sunscreen at the event.
I haven't put sunscreen on.
yeah,
all
but there
summer.
is. But you ever actually gone to it? No, that's fucking cringe.
Bro.
You gotta get out of your purse like a real man. And then, what else is it? Oh yeah. Anyway, so but the thing, then I was thinking, if I'm gonna be putting on so much sunscreen,
Oh no, he's gonna need a towel.
I'm gonna need
Bring a flannel.
my glasses. You know, they could get dirty, right?
Yeah.
So I brought one of those, you know, the little glasses cleaner things. What are they called? The little films?
Yeah.
Cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the glasses
Little
cloth.
Yeah.
Lens cloth.
Fucking
Where'd
good
you-
investment. Where did I keep it? Where do you think I kept it? In the
In the-
bag. It was so good.
like a
I put it on
suitcase.
sunscreen.
Yeah, it's a big
My
bag.
glasses got all smudged.
What are you doing with the sunscreen so your glasses get smudged?
There's a lot of moving around. I'm putting them on the shirt while I put it sunscreen on my face. You know how it goes.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
To be a fly on the wall.
Anyway, then I was getting a little nervous because I was like, I've got so
Where are
much,
all my friends?
I've got so much stuff in my bag. It's definitely gonna look suspicious,
Yeah, you
especially the roll of film. Definitely looks like it could be
You got a canister in there.
canister, yeah, with film.
like
So
a
I was,
shotgun
I was a
pellet.
bit like, at first I was like, well, it could be sus. I'm like, oh, they might see the sunscreen and lip balm and let me go. And I get up to the door, walking in. Who do I see?
No.
Big Ed.
Oh.
I could have brought whatever I wanted.
including anything.
He didn't check my bag. Well, he did actually. He had a look in it and he was like, "Do you want to see a little pocket?" And he was like, "Nah, man." So that's why people.
Big Ed on the door.
No,
I didn't even know.
I'm not
that.
getting to people yet.
Okay, right.
Let's
So
get to
we're now 11 minutes in and we haven't actually
You see,
done
you see how
anything.
it's hard,
I know,
Joe? You
it's
see how it's hard?
the day he gets away with
We've
it.
just done a bag
Yeah.
reveal.
It's a hard segment to run. No one gets it, but now Joe gets it. You gotta hit the punches, but you
I'm
gotta
gonna
be
have a
quick about
drink. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Please don't. What is happening? What is this episode?
What I miss. All right, let's hit the topics.
Let's.
We got toilets, Atmos, music, and people.
Yep.
it. That's
Toilets, I'm gonna go first. So Riley's average score
It's high.
is like a 9, 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
Probably a
you've been
10.
to Laneway. Have you really?
No,
Not
what did you
Laneway.
give falls?
Oh, fuck.
Like a 9 out of 10, probably.
I don't remember falls.
All right. Yeah. so
What'd you
fucking
give
10.
seasons now? Under. Oh,
10,
this is
good.
before we knew anyone.
Yeah, we went back
Oh,
and
I can't remember
re-recorded
what I
and
get.
posted.
Contractually. I have to.
Okay, toilets. They were average. Porta potty. Went there first. Walked straight in.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to line up. Went straight to the
That's
toilet.
great.
Great decision. All the boys went to the toilet.
Nice.
I went back to the toilet. I think once again. No, they were in a state. They were smelly. But I did notice that for some reason, you know, you got the lines of the porta potties.
Yeah.
In most of them, there's 2, and in some of them, there's only 1 because it's the end of the thing.
Okay.
No one goes there. You can just walk straight in, and those toilets are available.
Where's he talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, so there are rows of porta potties, right?
Yep.
So for most of them, you're in between 2 sides. You walk in left and right, porta potty.
Yep.
That ends at some point.
Yeah.
So there's only 1 porta potty side. You walk in, porta potties to the left, fence to the right.
Okay. Yep.
No one goes there because they assume, oh, there's half as many.
Okay. I think I got what you mean.
I was
get you.
just waltzing in there,
There you
hopping
go.
on.
VIP.
doing my business.
Very important pisser.
That's
walking
why the toilets are getting 6 out of 10 because they were porta potties. They weren't good, but they weren't
through.
terrible.
This is gonna sting. This is a.
This is a normal.
It's all
That's
about
what a
attitude.
normal
This is
human
gonna-
would maybe give them if they were feeling kind.
I feel like they need to be scaled. This is a Joe scaling
Yeah,
seminar. We're gonna scale it up at the end. We'll work out.
Scales
We'll
on how
work
to
out.
scale this.
We'll work out the scaling.
All right, now heading over to the Atmos. This I've thought about a lot today and yesterday while I was there. It really racks your brain while you're at the event. You're thinking about,
No, you're not.
I got to remember this stuff. I got to remember what's in my bag. I got to remember all these. what you say?
You know,
Interactions
you
with
know,
folks.
when I do these, I'm remembering stuff as I'm speaking. I do it and I don't think about it.
Joe's
again.
come
Yeah,
prepared.
sit
Yeah.
there.
See, this is a serious segment.
I know.
This is not Riley's Rav reviews. This is Joey's Rave reviews.
Hit me.
Atmos. I thought about this a lot. Laneway used to be my favourite festival.
Yeah.
It used to be in Freo.
You're a big fan. Now you're giving the toilets a 6 out of 10. I don't know what
It
happened.
used to be in Freo. It was great.
Or was this not in Freo?
No, it was in Wellington Square. More like Smellington Square.
Did it smell?
Yeah, that one took all day to write. Okay, so Wellington Square, not a great venue. I've been there once before. That was all right. That was at Origin, so it was like mostly at night, so it was fine. But this one, it was like middle of the day. It was so hot, no sun. Thank God I brought all that sunscreen. That was really handy.
Nice.
But I don't know, the sun, it was just so hot. Obviously, it's really hot. I got my sunscreen, so that's fine. But the next thing you got to do is stay hydrated. But they were selling canned water.
Oh, okay.
They suck. Blue ones,
Now, these were white.
and they fob them off for $2 each, or $8.
Five.
6? Yeah.
5 for a can of water, right?
How big's the can?
Like a
375.
can of Coke. Yeah.
It's pathetic.
It's the most annoying thing about it is like you used to be able to get like the cartons and stuff, but they have like a lid,
Okay.
so you can
Yeah.
fill up,
them. Yeah.
but you can't really.
You can refill a can.
Yeah, but it's like then you're holding a can the whole time. Where like the carton, it's a bit
And
more
it's-
like you can tuck it under your arm. Or whatever.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
And it's not very cold either.
Yeah, not good.
Okay.
Very annoying.
Very
This is
warm.
going to cost them a lot, guys. Sorry. And then another thing. This is a funny anecdote. So obviously,
We'll be the judge, so thanks.
obviously you go up to the bar. There's a limit. You can't buy too many drinks, because they don't want
Okay.
people getting too absolutely plastered.
Yeah.
My good friend Emmett goes up to the bar.
Shout out Emmett.
Six waters, please. They go, sorry, limit's 4.
On waters.
4 drinks. He's like, it's water. And then I think they might have been like,
That's a good
"Yeah,
point.
Fair enough. Yeah, that'd be $30.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Impressive.
canned water, not good.
Ew.
Sun, also not good. The general vibe of the people.
We shouldn't be judging them on the sun.
No, but there was no shade.
Okay, so shade is what we're
Shade,
yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah.
can't be. If sun is all of a sudden a factor,
And then just
we're
general,
in strife.
general vibe, I think because of the heat, everyone was hot, sweaty, getting annoyed at each other.
Were
The
they?
vibe wasn't that great.
Right.
Oh, really?
I'm going to give Atmos 4 out of 10.
Wow. So Atmos has failed.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's pretty intense.
I've never had a failing score, I don't think.
You don't understand how hot it was. It was nuts.
Okay, right.
All right, next thing, we're going on to music. Music? So, middle of the day was pretty decent. Girl in Red, Phineas, Billie Eilish's brother.
Oh, yep.
I actually got a photo from one of my other friends with Big Ed standing. He was standing in front of the stage when Phineas was playing,
Yeah.
which is a parallel to the photo of him
Oh my
standing
god.
in front of Billie Eilish.
He's the common denominator.
He's mates with the family, quite frankly. He's going to
Yeah.
be producing the next album.
That's huge.
Love you, Daddy.
So they were
It's
decent.
actually Eddie's birthday today, day of recording.
Happy birthday, Big
birthday.
Ed.
Nice.
Minute
And
silence.
then who else did we see? We saw Slow Tie. He was really good.
Yeah.
Although I'd seen him before.
Must be
Not to
nice.
brag. Then we went to see Fred again.
Yep.
Fred again was quite.
Was he at Laneway?
Yeah, he was.
And
there.
he did his own gig as well.
He was at the court. Did you mention? No.
Yes,
that was
yes, he was.
that was a private. Yeah.
He was
So
the whale
he
guy.
put the whale thing towards the end of his set. He put the whale. So for you guys who don't know, the court posted a whale emoji.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize was related to him at all. And then at the end of his set, he put up 3 whale emojis.
Yeah.
on
That's
the
when you
thing.
were there.
Oh, he was there then. I was there.
On Sunday night.
Oh. Okay.
Pog.
Yeah. He was really good. He was absolutely just like going nuts on the little sampler thing.
Yeah. Again and again and again and again.
Yeah,
What a
yeah.
mad dog.
Phoebe Bridgers was really good. Joji was fine. I like his stuff, but he was really taking the piss. He literally went off stage to take a piss at one point.
Right.
Which not sure if that was a joke or not.
Joe says, yeah, they're only 6 out of 10, mate.
He did do a shoey.
Oh.
Which he said that it was the first one he's ever done. He did the shoey because they were talking about what beer his like hype man was drinking. He had a hype man, pretty cool. And then everyone was like shoey, and then he's like, oh okay, we'll do a shoey. And then he was like to his guitarist, he was like, give me a shoe.
So he wouldn't even do it out of his own
Yeah, he did
shoe.
it out of this other guy's shoe, which personally I think is like
Fucking
way
revolting,
gross.
Yeah.
Like, and then so
Off.
he did half of this beer and he didn't finish,
Oh.
and then the hype man finished the rest. So
You can't do a shoey and not finish it.
Out of
It was like a whole beer.
That was
Yeah.
And
another
then we
man's
threw
shoe.
the shoe back to
Well,
them.
you can't
Yeah,
finish
then the
it.
guy, the guitarist did
Did the rest of the set without a
without
shoe.
shoes on, which is like, jeez. I don't know how like close these guys are, but if someone did that to me, I would be well annoyed. And then another thing that he did, he was good though. Like, don't get me wrong, he was good, and I like him and stuff. But so it's a festival set. Everyone plays for an hour, right?
Yeah.
So he had 15 minutes to go. They left the stage,
Right.
and then everyone was like,
Well,
first everyone was like, "What the hell? Why did they leave?" And then people started doing like one more song, and I was thinking, you could fit more than one. Still good. And then he comes back out, and then he did like one of the popular ones. I forget which one.
Glimpse of Us.
No, he didn't do that. He did that last. So he came out, did that song, and then they left again. And then I'm like, you can't do a double encore on a festival set.
You've got an
And also,
hour.
like, he was doing gags for half his set.
Stand up.
Yeah, borderline. His hype man had essentially our
Roadcaster.
he was doing air horns. He was doing like the, like the running sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and then he came out and did another encore, and I was like, "Do you need a contract? You have to play an hour, otherwise you don't get paid." He's coming back out, you know. But music overall.
Joe reads through the briefs
Yeah.
before.
Overall, though, music. Yeah, the Fred again, Phoebe Bridgers, Joji combo with the good stuff during the day. I'm gonna give the music a 9 out of 10. It was pretty decent.
Okay, right. Music.
The
and
stuff that I
nine.
saw was pretty good, yeah. And this is all
good.
when the sun had gone down. And now people. So people, I'm a bit torn on this one. On one hand, people were quite annoying.
Okay.
Especially, it was a 16 plus crowd. So there was some younger people. And I do
That
find...
must be hard for the organisers.
Yeah, that'd be really hard for the bar.
I do find... oh, yeah, true. They didn't check any... Anyway, that's beside the point.
Shout out.
And then I also find, people are very loud, making it all about themselves in the crowd.
Yeah.
There's a really tall guy in front of me at Phoebe Bridgers. Like, everyone else was short, except for this one guy, you know? It's just,
Of course, you
And
were
so much
behind it as
filming.
well.
you know?
Everyone.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, guys, you're going to run out of film canisters, you know? You don't have enough. So that's why I was leaning to, like, not great on the people, but there was one lady. So we're standing in Fred again.
Yeah.
And there was a short lady standing in front of me. She's
Yeah.
wearing like it's like a
G-string.
green shirt with like
G-banger.
pink sort of like almost like floral type patterns or whatever, and a bucket hat and whatever. And I was like, oh, this
chick's fit.
chick's like here by herself, whatever. That's cool. And then at one point, because Eric's sister was there, and so she's like 16 or 17 or whatever. So she was there with her mom.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh yeah, because Eric was like, he walked past us. He was like, I'm looking for my mom. I don't know how she is. And then they walked off.
That's
and then
cute.
Pat was like, why did his mum come? And I was like, oh, if you're between 16 and 18, you need a parent guardian to come with you.
Oh.
Fuck that.
That's
And
a
then-
bit weird.
That's
Um,
so cringe.
And then the mum, spoilers, the lady in front of me turned out, she's like, oh yeah, like,
I'm a mom.
that's why I'm here. And so her daughter was obviously hell hyped for Phoebe Bridgers. So they like pushed in
Yeah.
to get to the start. But at this point, like Fred again was just on, and he's just gone like on
Yeah,
full
having a
sample thing.
seizure.
And I was like, oh yeah. And then I was like to her, I was like, yeah, well, like, what do you think of this? She's like, yeah, it's interesting. And just like, then I sort of noticed there was so many old people there, and they're like, the parents that are there, especially when we were like pretty tight in this mosh.
Yeah.
There are a lot of like just 50-year-old guy there standing there like
Yeah.
in there, you know, with it for,
Yeah,
their
okay.
kids. That's
Yeah.
why people.
Nice.
I'm giving them a 7. Yeah, they saved it. They saved it.
They saved it.
They
to
were
give
getting a
them
0. So
Yeah, they were. You don't understand.
All
Everyone
right,
was
do the
just
maths,
annoying.
Joey. I don't know. That's a pretty honest review. Pretty long review. A lot of time spent chatting about a fanny pack.
That
but
was quite frankly the highlight.
we got there in the end.
All right.
So you add them all together. Then you divide by
Divide by 40.
4.
Yeah.
Divide by 4.
6.5 out of 10.
Wow, definitely the lowest we've ever had.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like that's fair though. It was like a fine day, especially in the evening. but
Okay.
It was a bit late. I wish I got there later, to be honest.
Oh wow. What would you go again?
Yeah, to see the people, the last 3 acts, I would go, but probably give the rest of the day a miss.
Wow. Hot take. There you go. Well, there's Joe's first ever Joey Rave review. Don't know when it'll be back, but it'll be back at some stage. Alrighty, boys, in light of Valentine's Day being tomorrow, we decide we're going to ask the people of Perth, the people of Australia, couple of questions about love.
Yes, let's get romantic. What was the question?
It was pretty dumb. It was a pretty sad one. The question was, would you prefer to die before or after your partner?
Jeez.
You hate to
It's
see
a grim one.
It's really what you want to be thinking about on a day of love.
Yeah.
Well,
This
it's
is
a
like-
conversation starter for those sitting around tomorrow.
The
That's
question
actually
is
good,
like,
yeah.
you've been married for ages and you're old, right?
Well, yeah, it can be. Or just
It's not like a tragic 21-year-old Bethany dies in a car accident.
It could be.
Could be.
Well,
yeah,
that would
because
be
I wonder
fucking-
if...
That would be a bit rough.
I feel like... I don't know if this is like
Yeah.
selfish or not. If it's old, I'd rather die it before.
Yep.
Because like, being old is kind of not great. But if it's young, I can't like being alive.
What a guy.
I
Oh, yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah.
And then you got the... You got the tragic backstory.
This comes out on Friday, so we're in the queue. We can basically say whatever we want.
I think I would.
It's Friday's problem.
I would always want to die last
Always.
Yeah.
because I don't want to put the other
That's the
person
arrogance.
through the tragedy. Like,
Mate.
because like
Oh yeah, O'Reilly's gone. That's gonna be so sad. Come on.
imagine like the up story.
That's
Yep.
That's what I mean. I'd prefer to be the depressed Mr. Fredrickson. I'd take that on the chest, on the chin.
Yeah, I'd hate to
For-
have to hang
for
out
my
with that
girl.
Carl kid. He's annoying.
You know?
I think you voted the opposite, Riley. From memory, I'll just have a little look.
Do you know what I see on here though? One of our voters was actually the person who I thought was a hot babe from last week.
Shout
So
out.
she's a real person.
She's a real fan.
She's still
I
hot,
think we
babe.
said that she was a fan. Anyway.
Riley said he would rather die after.
Yeah. Die second.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Interesting. Right. There's a lot of people who said that. We'll give you the votes. We'll give you the reasons. 70% of people said they would rather die before their partner rather than after.
Mm.
Yeah, because especially when you're old, it's like
I feel like grieving loss is more difficult than dying.
yeah, exactly. Because you're gonna die anyway.
Correct.
So this is like, do you also want to have another terrible thing happen to you
Yeah, but
before you kick the bucket?
yeah, but it's not having the terrible thing happen to you. It's stopping the terrible thing happening to someone else.
Sort of.
Like I'd prefer.
Yeah, but the question
It's a
is,
very selfish question.
the question is, what would you prefer?
I would prefer to take one for the team. And
Okay,
be
so that means
depressed.
if you were dying
and kill someone.
you would feel too bad about dying, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the one. To
So
die.
you want your partner to have to feel shitty for dying. And then
yeah.
not shitty.
you're looking forward to it.
No, basically.
So you get to be like, oh, I'm going to have such a hard rest of my life.
Anyway, chuff off.
You're a hero, right? And then I bet the next day you're down at the bloody retirement centre picking up
some hot babes.
Yeah.
Goodness me. We had a fair few people get in contact with some opinions because obviously we then ask, why did you answer the way you answered? A lot of people have gone on to say, I wouldn't want to live the rest of my life alone. I wouldn't want to find someone to replace the other person,
Yep,
There
fair
you go.
enough.
which is fair.
See, my good friend Kobe, one of my best mates, said the exact same to me. I don't want to be the one to leave them behind.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
nice.
a lot of people going along the lines of grief is worse. Like actually grieving a death is worse than dying
Oh, for sure.
yourself. There was one guy, Jamie Hardy, said after. I don't like knowing they have to be the ones to suffer the grief of them, which is basically what Riley said. He'd prefer to die
Yeah.
after.
So, if you say, Riley, hypothetically, you're like 80 or something like that,
Yep.
you get sick,
Yep.
you taking the missus out,
No.
sparing them of the
Natural
pain.
You know, it's selfless. it's the selfless hit.
Tell it to the judge.
It's a selfless
Yeah.
hit. I was doing it for her.
No.
I hired that bloke to kill her in the kitchen
see, it's
for
good.
her.
It would be lovely to have the Notebook story, wouldn't it?
It would.
To die together in each other's arms.
Is that what happens? I've never seen the film.
Yeah, they die together in each
Oh.
other's arms.
Yeah.
So hire Hitman to do the 2-1, the twofer.
Well, there you go.
And then just wink at him right before he's about to get you and just be like,
not me, not me,
yeah,
not me. Bang,
right.
Although
yes.
it would be
Remember
kind
the deal.
it would be kind of nice, like you live your whole life and then you enter a new chapter and then you get to have one of those, like, you know, those movies about like the old person and like
Yeah.
they hate their life and then
Yeah.
they turn it around.
Yeah.
Yeah. They realised that life wasn't all about.
That one
they're
person.
not. They're a simp.
Yeah.
Alrighty, boys. We said off the top that Riley was going to bring a hero to the table.
But it's too long of a story.
He lied, so I'm going to do a real short, sharp one.
Yes, good.
Go.
Quick.
All right, this hero comes a bloke I saw
Quicker.
a couple of weeks. So, remember we used to do the 60-second segment?
Yeah, this should be it.
I saw him a couple of weeks ago now, and this hero, he didn't necessarily do anything heroic.
Good on him. Hit the button.
Just by being.
Oh, we haven't even done that. All right, boys, before we finish up this week's Everyday Hero.
Yeah, keep going. We're on a roll. I'll do it.
Boys, before we finish up, we're going to do our favourite weekend segment. It's our only weekend segment. It's time for our Everyday Hero. All right.
You didn't do anything heroic?
No.
That's where you left it off?
So this bloke is a little bit older than us. Probably by, I'd say, 50, 60 years. All right. So he's a bit of an old fuck.
Yeah.
Now, he didn't.
And he let his wife die.
King.
He didn't necessarily do anything super heroic, but he did something that I thought was quite cool.
Yep.
And
Everyday cool cat.
it's somewhat inspirational, right? So I saw him. He was down by a pond. He was near the beach type pond area, right?
All right.
I
call that a river.
and I was just strolling past. Happened to be strolling past it at the time, and I saw him, and he was playing. He was, as I said, let's paint him as a 70-year-old man, right?
Yep.
He had a little motorboat.
Oh,
Good on him.
Set up. No, like a little electric
Yeah, that's cool. Like in Stuart
boat.
Little.
Yeah, essentially
like
that's
in
what
Mr. Bean.
a little sail. Yeah. So like a little, like a little sailboat, right? So he had a little sailboat, and he was just doing it. It was electric. He was so old, and he was just like loving it. It was so windy. There's a lot of laughing going on, and it was just blowing around in the wind, right? And we had a fair few kids that were around at the time.
Yeah. Is this near the you work at?
He's never said.
Oh, sorry.
We're gonna beat that. So
Is it though?
it was at the place.
Oh.
Fuck me. And so he was doing the little sailboat type operation on the water, and there was kids around, and I don't know, when you're between, I don't know, when you're a teen, your interests don't seem that cool, correct? Like you're a little bit, what's the word? Nervous about going out and doing something that you want to do for fear of being judged.
You're insecure.
Yeah.
Don't know what for.
And this young man, 70-year-old man, was doing whatever he wanted to do. And I think that was very inspirational for these young kids.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
It was
I like
inspirational for me. It was just like, you know what? If you want to be alone and you want to take your little boat out and you want to sail it around in the pond,
Do it.
Like
chill.
Yeah, just do whatever you want to do, man.
that.
He wasn't bothering anyone,
No.
but I witnessed him. That's good enough for me. To be this week's Everyday Hero. So, ladies and gentlemen, if there's something that you want to do and you're worried about being perceived for whatever reason, or you're a little bit ashamed about doing something, or you're just a little bit nervous about being true to yourself, think about this little boat, man.
Just remember, go out there and motorboat.
Alrighty, boys, that just about brings us to the end of another episode of the Mac Pack Podcast. But we got a few messages this week, and that's our preferred way of finding out if the people like what they're hearing
It is, yes.
or if they don't, because then we can just block them. No, but we absolutely love getting DMs via Instagram, via TikTok, via Facebook if you're still using Facebook. Props to you. And that's exactly what these couple of people have done this week. So if you do have any thoughts about the podcast, make sure that you sling us a DM. This first one comes from Liam Rafferty. He's an absolute legend. He's actually a close friend.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
He's
featured in many a story, but now he's travelling worldwide.
He is, Mr. Worldwide. He goes, "Hey, boys, just thought I'd share that the potty has become my favourite way to pass the time while travelling. Just listened to Friday's episode while being screamed at by a Turkish bus driver that doesn't speak English. Good screaming, ? Bad screaming, ? Fucked if I know." But cheers. Absolutely loving the pod. Cheers, boys. And he got a tattoo of a turkey.
Of a turkey. Because he got yelled at or just because he's there?
Because he's there. That's a
ironically-
really good... I love the little hat he's got on the turkey.
That's actually kind of cool.
When did he send that?
Like 4:10 a.m. this morning.
Okay, good.
It's kind of cool to get like
the whole earthquake thing.
if you
it was from a couple of days ago.
if you travelled a lot, like you should get a tattoo of each native animal. on your cock.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big barrel. So, yes, thank you so much, Raf. We're thinking of you. Hope you're enjoying Turkey. Glad to hear that you're listening and enjoying
Stay off the
Fantastic,
tectonic plates.
the podcast. We got another message from, I'm scared about pronouncing this man's name, but I believe it's pronounced Sully.
Nice.
Yep.
He said, "Hi, I just want to take a moment to express my admiration for your podcast. Your episodes are always entertaining, and I look forward to listening to each one. Your humor, brotherly dynamic, and ability to discuss even the most trivial topics makes for a fantastic listen. The episode titles, this is my favorite bit, the episode titles are always intriguing, and I can't help but be curious about the stories behind
Hot babes. It's always the hot
a
babes. dude.
fool's rave review and a hero who loves to chew, or WA's comedy crop from the Rechabite rooftop. Your humour never fails to make me laugh, and I appreciate the lightheartedness you bring to the podcast." So massive shout out to Mr. Sully.
Nice.
He's an absolute gem. And finally, this one's a bit more lighthearted. This is in response to last week's episode
Yeah.
where we did discuss those very, very hot babes,
Oh, yes, my favourite.
thirst trappers. This is from Jack Williams, who goes, "I know how you feel about the hot babes. I get like 20 hot babes a day." And then he sent us photos of these hot babes
Yep.
Can I see?
And they're Bitmojis.
and their Bitmojis. Jack's is obviously getting
A lot of Snapchat requests.
Snapchat requests. I reckon a few of these aren't hot babes. I reckon a few of these are
Maybe.
Bot babes.
men. But yes, absolute massive shout out to those young lads. Any girls? Any hot babes? Any
Yeah.
hot babes listening to the podcast? Make sure that you fling us a DM.
Being a hot babe is a mentality.
Yeah. Joe was a hot babe for a week or so.
Like all these men messaging me about feet pics. Like, you're not really a hot babe, but you're pretending to be. So anyone can be a hot babe. It's mind over matter. So you guys gotta remember that.
There you go. A little bit of inspiration.
Fantastic and wise.
As you're heading into your weekend. If you got anything you want to let us know about, make sure you hit our DMs. We'll be sure to read it out on a future episode of the Mac Pack podcast. Big week. We got a huge week on the cards this week. Plenty to debrief. Yep, on the next step.
Cool. We'll see you guys then.
Until we do this time next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to...
Go give your mama.
It's ciao for now, but not forever.